Survival Guide for Personal Injury Claims. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there, and you need to be careful about the choices you make in your life. If you're not vigilant, you can find yourself in a situation where you are left stranded, not knowing what to do, with the short end of the straw. This is also the case when it concerns any personal injury claim. There's no doubt that we all definitely need personal injury lawyers to help us claim the right compensation. So what's the right way to approach or pursue a personal injury claim? Read this before you make a personal injury claim. Why do you think there are so many adverts on daytime TV for personal injury? Well, the simple answer is that in this day and age everything is moving at a fast pace. Everyone is too busy and mistakes are often made. There is a lot more traffic on our roads, people busy trying to get to work, pick kids up from schools or go home. In this rush people can get careless either in their driving, at their workplace, in their profession or in the mass production of products. Whatever the case, the carelessness or neglect of other people, companies or organizations can result in innocent people sustaining an injury or acquiring damages/losses. There has never been a time when so many personal injury claims have been made, and there is nothing wrong with that, because it is your right to seek compensation when you sustain a personal injury from the neglect and carelessness of other people. With the boom in claims comes the rise in injury lawyers. Where there's an increase in demand, there's an increase in supply, thus resulting in more and more injury lawyers competing for your custom. Compare compensation claims' main objective is to help people who wish to pursue the claim and make this whole process a lot simpler and more beneficial for them. Survival Guide for Personal Injury Claims. Be selective. You have the freedom of choice to select whomever you wish to pursue your personal injury claim. Select an injury lawyer that suits your needs and meets your requirement. There are many compensation packages that can be offered to you. Know what you want and need. If you require a replacement vehicle, then appoint a lawyer who can provide you with this service. Don't go for the first personal injury lawyer that comes along. Okay, let's use buying a car as an example. You wouldn't buy a car from the first showroom or private seller, would you? Ideally, you would visit a few showrooms or different private sellers before they made your choice, right? Cars are not cheap to buy and are not purchased every day. This is the same principle when it comes to you and your personal injury claim. There are so many injury lawyers out there, and you need to find the best one for you, who can offer you an array of services and acquire for you the maximum compensation. Personal injuries are not an everyday thing. They only happen when an innocent individual gets unlucky enough to injure themselves, and let alone how much compensation can be settled. Compensation can go into the tens of thousands, so be careful in your selection and make an informed choice. Compare personal injury lawyers. Do your homework. Many injury lawyers have different expertise and experience in dealing with injury claims. One firm of lawyers could specialize in medical negligence, and on the other hand another firm could specialize in getting compensation from employers. Do your homework before you make a personal injury claim. Know where each firm's specialties lie. Don't get bogged down with all the technical jargon. Injury lawyers are professional people and can't throw a lot of technical jargon at you. May it be to hide information from you that is costs, complicated letters from your lawyer or from the third party at fault lawyer, or even medical reports, all of which can confuse an ordinary person. If in doubt, always consult your injury lawyer and ask them to break down the facts and explain things. The basics of making a personal injury claim. Time limits. For most personal injury claims there is a time restriction of 3 years. You have to file a compensation claim within 3 years. There are some exceptions, and we would recommend that you consult Compare Compensation Claims for a free assessment for your injury lawyer. No win, no fee. No win, no fee in the UK is the term used to describe the conditional fee agreement (CFA) between the law firm and their client. In any claim, commercial or personal injury, this is an agreement between the client and their lawyer, which will enable the lawyer to take on a case on the understanding that if they lose the case, the client will not have to pay their lawyer's costs. If the client wins their case, either the courts or the losing parties will make an award of damages. In addition, the defendant will be required to pay the client's legal costs, including any uplift of fees as well as expenses. With most conditional fee agreements, the client will have nothing to pay and will receive 100% of any compensation awarded in their claim. Costs on a no-win, no-fee basis. You do not need to worry what a personal injury lawyer charges on an hourly basis. All costs are recovered from the third party at fault. But if you are still interested in what their service charges are, then you can ask them to provide you with this information. 100% compensation. You should not be deducted any money from your compensation and should be allowed to keep 100% of your compensation. Stay away from personal injury lawyers who deduct money from your compensation for any reasons. May it be for car hire or any other excuse they use. The compensation awarded is rightfully yours and you should be able to walk away with 100% of it. Keep records, bills, receipts, photos and statements to support your personal injury claim. Sketch plan and photographs. Witness statements. Any expert report, including a medical report. Invoices and estimates for repairs and documents relating to any other losses claimed, such as loss of earnings, should all be kept. It is vital you keep records of all personal injury-related documents that can and will support your compensation claim. Demand more. Cover your expenses. Demand your damages or losses being reimbursed and obtain compensation for your personal injury. These are the things that you should be looking to recover from the party at fault. If certain things are overlooked by your injury lawyer, that is traveling expenses as a result of your accident, then ask them to include such factors in your compensation. Remember, you are the boss and the injury lawyers are working for you, so take some control. http://www.accidentspersonalinjurylawfirms.com/ Francisco Rodriguez is the online marketing manager for personal injury solicitors to represent clients wanting to pursue a personal injury claim on a no-win, no-fee basis.